Hello everyone. Welcome to eRoyal Impex product demo. Our software can be accessed through the URL eroyalimpex.live. You can access the login page using this URL. User has to enter the license details here. Now I am going to log in with the demo ID. You have to choose a location from the list and what are all the locations needed can be added. Here I will log in with Chennai ID. After logging in we will reach to our software homepage. First of all, go to the master option and choose the first one, the client master. In the client master, add your IEC number, IEC name, address, GST number and all other details. This IEC master is common for both import and export. Similarly, we have also supply master, consignee master, buyer master, import product, export product and add code master. In add code master you can add multiple AD code for single IEC. Based on your IEC brand sale number you can add multiple AD code. After that there is import license master available. In the import license master, based on your party you can mention the license registration number, license registration date, total CF value and total debit duty. Whenever you use license in the job the amount will be debited from the master. When you save the job, you can take report based on the license master. You can mention here the total debit duty and the total debit quantity. Similarly, we have the option for export product and export license also. There is SVB relation after that. SVB relation is based on the importer and supplier. If you mention the SVB, whenever the importer and supplier make the job the SVB will automatically be taken. After that we have exchange master and we have to mention notes and currency, user port, warehouse master, the export third party and import third party. Like license master we have bond master also available. So, we have to mention bond number, bond date, bond location and bond type also. You have to select bond type, this is miscellaneous part, BD part and bond amount.so. Whenever you use the bond in the job, amount will be debited from the master. In the end of the month, end of year, you can take bond utilization report in the report section. Next, we have a supporting document master also. In the supporting document master, you have to mention the IRN number based on the issue party. So whenever you choose the party in the job the first IRN number will automatically affected in the job. Now we will move to the job part. Now, let us start import job filing. The previous job which are already saved will be loaded here in the grid. We can see here job number, description, master airway bill number and CTH number. The previous job you can set through this option. For the new job you have to click new. Here job number will come automatically along with job date, transport mode and BA type. You can select BA type here, whether home, ex-bond or warehouse. And also select custom location. You can edit the custom location here. Whatever the location you are filing you can edit also. After that container type and filing status. Whether your filing is normal filing, prior filing or advanced filing. Now let's go to the job. First of all, the general page. So, here you have to add your importer name. Enter the importer name. Whatever the details we added in the master, all the details will be captured from master file. So, IEC number, brand SL number, address, AD code and GST number are captured from the master, and after that, enter the country of origin and port of origin. Next, in section 46, first check green channel which is not defaulted. If you want to mention, tick this option here, as it is entered here. After that go to High C Sale Importer. High C Sale Importer means, you can select this option and you can mention High C Seller name here. And then click, Save and Next. It will redirect to the IGM page. Here you have to mention the inward date, IGM number, IGM date, master waybill number and master waybill date. Then enter house waybill number, house waybill date and packages. Here you can mention the packages, packages code, gross weight code and save. For the new IGM, you have to click new and mention other IGM bill also here. So, you can enter other IGM number here, then date, master waybill number, master waybill date, packages, package code, gross weight and gross weight code. Then save. If you have more than 2 IGM or 5 IGM, we have also Excel upload option available. You can click this Excel upload and select the Excel file format. In this Excel you can also upload your IGM details. Here, you can mention the IGM number, IGM date. Then, after mentioning the details here, you can upload this Excel file into the software. Next, we have the option for the container details. You have to mention the container number, seal number, and after that whether it is FCL shipment or LCL shipment. Then, you have to select 20 feet or 40 feet and save. If you have multiple containers, you can upload through the Excel upload option. You can select Excel upload option and mention the container number, seal number, FCL, LCL, type and truck number. After that, save the Excel file, and the same can be uploaded in the software. Next, we have the option for bond details. Here you have to mention the bond number, bond location and bond type. Whether it is a PD bond or miscellaneous bond, you can select it here and save. If you have multiple bond, click New, and you can mention the other bond number, bond location, bond type and save. After that select certificate. Here you have to enter certificate number, certificate date, and choose the certificate type and save. If you have multiple certificates, click New, and mention other certificate details also. Next is invoice page. Here, you have two types of entry. One is manual entry and other is Excel upload option. So, we can enter manually the invoice number, invoice date and terms. Whether it is FOB, CI, CF or CIF, what are the terms, select it. And then, select currency. Regarding the currency part, our software will update currency automatically day to day. Next is invoice value. Here, we have to mention FOB and freight insurance. First of all, if you want to mention the freight rate, you can enter it here. Or else, if you want to enter the freight amount also you can mention it here. The next is the supply details. You can mention supply master here. If you click New option, you can enter supply name, branch, serial number and address. The supplier name will be saved in the master automatically. Here, you can select supplier name and save. If you want to add multiple invoices, you can click New and you can also add other invoice details here. Also enter invoice number, date, terms, currency and invoice value here, and save. Next, go to the product page. There you have to enter the item descriptions and the item quantity, quantity code and unit price. Based on the quantity and unit price, the item amount will be calculated automatically. After that you have to mention RITC number. So based on your RITC number, info UQC automatically taken. And after that, AID cess. As per the custom tariff, AID cess notification and seal number will be automatically taken. And the levy notification. Then, the IGST notification. As per the customs tariff, automatically the default notification will be taken. So, you have to mention info MSR in the general option, you have to enter the manufacturer name, brand, model and after that the end use of it. Now, the country of origin. For the item-wise country of origin, you have to mention it here, and after that CTH column. You have to select scheme code. Whether you are filing for dutiable or license bill. If you are filing license bill, means you have to select the license scheme notification and the notification serial number. After that, if you have any basic extension notification, you have to mention it here, the serial number. Any social welfare extension means you have to mention in this column, and if you have any subter notification means you have to mention it here. Then you have to save the item option. So, the license option will open. Here, you have to mention registration number, registration date. The debit quantity will be automatically taken from the job. After that, enter the license item number, port, license number and date. The total debit CIF amount and total debit duty will be automatically taken from the job. After that you have to click Save. Then, the license details will be saved. Next is the supporting document details. So here you have to mention the IRN number details. After that document type code. After mentioning the document type code, the info document number will be automatically taken from the item details, place of issue and issue date will be automatically taken from the job. Then you have to click Save. Then, the supporting document will be saved. If you want to add another item, you have to click New and then add other item description, item quantity, unit price, item amount, RITC number. So you have to mention RITC number for single window. Our software will show what are all the single window details covers. In order to save the second item, we can go to the single window page. Here you have to mention your single window details. Then, select AQCS, FSSAI, PQIS, WCCB. You have to select the available department here. Next you can select the info type, info qualifier, info code, info text and save. After that, you have to click New, and again mention the other details here, the info type, info qualifier, info code, info text and save. We also have the option for bulk single window available. For example, if you mention only for one item, it will copy to all other items in this invoice page. Based on the RITC number, all the items will copy to single window. Then, after that, we have bulk FTA option also available. Here, based on your invoice number and notification, you can mention the FTA details here. Next go to the checklist option page. So, you have to generate checklist in this option. And, this is our checklist format. Finally, go to the submission page. Here, in this submission page we have the option for validating the file. So, before you are generating the flat file to the customs, you can check and validate your file here. So, whatever errors are there in the flat file, our software will show all the errors in one shot. You can check all the errors in this page and rectify it. Then you can generate the flat file here. After generating the flat file, you have to click the Send Queue option. So, the flat file will go to the DSC tool. In the DSC tool, you can sign the document and submit this document file to the IceGate. We have Excel upload option to input data in our system. Excel upload option is available in every page. You can enter your data either by Excel upload or manually. We can see the Excel upload option here. In the first page we have upload option for all the jobs. We can use this Excel format to upload the entire job. This Excel contains general page, IGM page, container page, invoice and item page. All the details are included in this Excel file. To create new job, you can upload this Excel file into the software. After that, in the invoice page most of our customers prefer to use the Excel file format for invoice and item upload. This is the format of invoice Excel upload. Here it is mentioned invoice number, invoice date, terms and item details. These details are included in the Excel file format. So, you can copy the data from your packing list and paste into the Excel file. After that, upload this file into the software. Now we can go to the export job filing part. The previous jobs are already loaded here, and for the new job, click New. Here you have job number, job date, transport mode and can select the shipment type whether you are filing for free duty license bill, drawback bill, EOU or NFEI scheme. Here you have to select the shipping bill type, and after that custom house location. If you have any file reference number, you can mention it here. Now the exporter name. Here the exporter name will come from the IEC master. Based on the IEC number, exporter name, branch serial number, address, AD code and all other details will be captured from the master. After that, country of discharge, port of discharge, portal final destination and marks and numbers. In mark and numbers, whether you can type manually or else we have the tick option. If you tick this, the master number will come automatically. After that, the consignee name. There are two ways to type consignee name. One is manual, or else it will capture the details from the master. Now save. After the save, you can go to the Annexure C. In the Annexure C, here you can mention the seal number, nature of cargo, total number of packages, packages code, net weight, gross weight, gross weight code and save. After that, in the invoice page, you have to mention here the invoice number, the invoice date, the payment method. Here you can select the payment method, then the invoice value and invoice currency. In the terms option, you can select the terms whether FOB, CIF, CI or CF. If the consignee and buyer are same means, you have to select yes, or else you have to select no. If you select no, then you have to mention the buyer name here and save. So, if I mentioned FOD means, no need for freight insurance. If we select CIF means, you have to mention the freight insurance. Here you have to mention the freight amount, then the freight rate, insurance amount and click update to save. Here if you have any third-party details, you have to mention the third-party details here. It will come from the third-party master. If you have mentioned third-party name in the master page, the details will be captured and it will be saved here. After that, in the item page, first of all, select the item description. Then RITC number, item quantity, quantity code. Based on the item quantity, the item amount will be calculated automatically. After that, you can select the scheme code. Here you have to select whether the license is drawback bill or ROSCTL. Here we will select drawback. After that, the rewards points will come automatically. Based on the RITC number, the RODTAP will be taken automatically. So it is taken automatically. And after that, the end use of item. If you have IGST payment means, you have to select it here. So the taxable value will be calculated based on your price, and after that, if you mention the rate, IGST amount will be calculated based on the taxable rate. After the info MSR, the certificate NCPTI, state of origin, district, GST cess amount and save. After save, the drawback column will open. Based on your RITC, select your drawback seal number, drawback quantity and save. The drawback details will be saved. After that, supporting documents. Here you have to mention your IRN number, document type code, place of issue and save. If you have another IRN number means, you have to select new. And you can mention another IRN number details here. Enter the document type code, document number, place of issue, issue date and save. If you have another item means, you have to go to the item page, you have to click new and you can mention the second item, quantity and unit price. After that, the taxable value, IGST rate, IGST percentage, info MSR and save the second item. And the second item drawback seal number will open and mention the seal item drawback details and save. So you have to go back to the checklist page. And then you can generate the checklist. The checklist will open. Here you can check the data in the checklist. After that, the submission page. Now go to the submission page. Here you can generate the flat file. Then the flat file will be generated and click send queue. After that, flat file will go to the DSC tool. In this DSC tool, you can sign the documents and can also submit the documents from our DSC tool. Similar to import, we have Excel upload option available in export also each and every page. So here in the general page, we have the Excel upload option available. This is the Excel file, you can download it from here. In this Excel file you can upload the entire job. After that you have to save the Excel file in the local folder. And you can upload this Excel file into the software. There is upload option available in the invoice page. Here also you can see the Excel upload option. This is the Excel format. So in this format you can mention the invoice item details, invoice serial number, invoice date and invoice currency. So all the invoice and item details are included in this Excel file. After you mention the details in this Excel file, click Excel Upload, then you have to browse to select this Excel file which you can open and upload. Our software will preview the data in the Excel file. Then click Upload. Excel file has uploaded successfully. And then generate the checklist. Now let us go to the billing software. Here in this billing software, first of all the master option. Here in the master, you have party master, income ledger, quotation master, previous debit credit entry, expense ledger, staff master and staff suspense entries which are available. First of all the party master. In the party master, you have to create the party name and what are the bills you are raising for the customer. And also mention the party name. Then select income ledger master. So in this ledger master, you have to click new to create the ledger. What are the ledgers you have to create it here. If you are using Tally means, you have to create the ledger as on your Tally. Document charges like that, you have to create and you have to select the group name. After that whether it is taxable, non-taxable, exemption or reimbursement, let us select taxable type here. And after that the nature of transaction, you have to select the nature of transaction here and after that HSN code and SA code. Then select CGST rate, SGST rate and IGST rate, and tick the active button or allow quotation button. And then save. After successfully saving, you can go to the master, then select quotation master. In this quotation master, you can create a quotation based on your party name. Here you have to click new. Select the customer name, importer name. Then you have to select whether it is import or export. And after that shipment type, whether raising the quotation of air shipment, sea shipment or land shipment. In ship type 2, select FCL, LCL, X bond, 20 feet, 40 feet, 20 to 40 feet and home construction or X bond. Here you can select 20 feet. Then select the branch and charges. And what are the charges the party have, you have to enter the charges here. Then mention the amount and save. After saving the quotation you can raise the bill for the customer. In the billing section, there is job expense entry. So you have to click new, for the new expenses. Then select the branch. Based on the file reference number and job number you can raise the expenses. You can select the job number. The customer name will be loaded automatically based on the job number. After that you have to mention the expense details, CFS expense or whatever the expenses you have to mention the expenses name, the voucher number, and the total amount of the expenses. If the payment mode is cash means you have to select the cash. If not paid means, you have to select not paid. Select cash on date 10th and after that staff name given by, and vendor name. And after that you have to select the vendor type. Whether it is B2B type vendor or else you have to select the type here. And then mention the taxable value amount. And then CGST percentage. Then click to save, so that the expense will be saved based on the job. So what are the expenses you made, will be loaded in the grid. In the billing you can select billing import and then GST bill. The existing invoices are already loaded in the grid. For the new invoice you have to click new. Here you can see yet to bill option. For example, if you have created a job, but invoice not made means, it will be loaded in the grid. So you can take report, whatever the jobs not billed yet. So for the invoice you have to click new and select the importer name. Select the job number. After that, select the shipment type. Based on the shipment type, quotation will be loaded. Then click Load Data. So the details will be captured from the checklist. Whatever the details you have mentioned in the checklist, all the details will be captured. Then after that, charge details. Here, based on your quotation, the charge details will come. Also, you have to mention the charge expenses and save. Now click the Get Bill. The invoice will be shown here. The invoice can generate in our format. Whatever the format you want, we will customize for you. Now go to the report section. Select Billing, then Reports. You can see the sales head-wise report here. In this sales head-wise report, you have different types of reports, such as service heads, statement, service report, monthly report and GSTR1. In this service head, based on the ledgers, what are the ledgers you are creating, the reports will be created. For this party, service charges is here. So based on the ledger, the report will be generated. After that, the statement will be created, based on the party ledger report. There is also GSTR1 report available. Which you can take it from our software. Let us go to the signing process in our DSC tool. After you generate the flat file, you have to click this Send Queue. This option is available in both import and export. After the Send Queue the flat file, DSC tool will be available in our software. In the left side of the screen, you have to click the tool download. The tool will be downloaded and will be saved in your download folder. So, you have to extract this file and you have to open the file. It will ask the username and password. It is the same password of our software. You have to mention the same password here, and after that you have to click Login. So, whatever the documents you are sending in the software, will be loaded here. Then you have to select the file, and if you click the option Download Jobs and Sign, the job will be downloaded and it will be saved in your local folder. It is now signed. If you click the option Sign Jobs and Auto Submit, your job will be signed and it will be sent to custom location through the mail. Now you select Download Job and Sign, so it will ask the location where you want to save the flat file. So, in the desktop and save it. Now it will ask the pen drive name. Here you have to select the pen drive name and click OK. It will ask the password and login. So, the flat file will be signed and it will be saved in the desktop. For example, if we click the option Sign Jobs and Auto Submit means the job will be signed and it will be sent to the custom location through mail. For this process, you have to configure the mail details in our software. To do that, go to the Settings option, so you have to configure your Gmail address, Gmail password and CC mail address. If you configure the mail address here, you will be able to send the documents through the mail also. After that, we have the option for PDF signing also. For the eSanchat process, we can sign the PDF documents in our software itself. So, you have to click the Sign PDF Docs, and you have to select the folder. Here we will select the folder, whatever the files saved in this folder, all of them will be signed. Here, the entire folder of the PDF file pack will be signed. For example, here we have 5 files are available. So, we signed all the 5 files. It will create signed PDF folder. So, all the 5 PDF files will be signed and saved in that folder. In the DSC tool signing process, you can sign the import documents, export documents, import query reply file, export query reply file, import amendment file and export amendment file. Here, these are the files you will be able to sign using the DSC tool. Let us go to the report section of our software. After completing your documentation, now the reports. We have customized template option available for creating reports. Here in the transaction page, there is customized template. In this customized template, user can customize their own template for creating new reports. First of all, you have to mention new template name, and after that you have to select the fields. What are all the fields you wanted? For example, if we want to include the job number, the job date, importer name, address means, we can select all these fields. What are the fields you want? We can filter it. In IGM page details option, we want IGM number, IGM date, master way bill number, master way bill date. After that in invoice page details, we want invoice number, invoice date to be included. Based on these fields, the report will be generated. Then we have to save this template name and after that select import or export. So if you go for import, now select the customized report. Here you have to select the template name and select the branch. Then, generate the template. So based on the template the report will be generated. These are the default reports available in our software. In import, we have report generation for annexure, delivery challan, dispatch report, MIS report, DSR, KK form, customized report, summary report and manual bill of entry report. After that, in export these are the reports available. Annexure, dispatch, DSR, certificate of origin generation, GSP, invoice format, SDF format, annexure C, annexure AOU, MIS report, packing list, BL generation. These are the reports available in export section.